One Direction, for those of us who find ourselves on the wrong side of the generation gap here, consider this. Their debut album has just entered the American charts at #1. They are the first British band in history to achieve that feat, including the Beatles and the Stones. Now, clearly the world's a different place. Hysteria can be created by a TV show and the push of an X. But to dismiss One Direction as manufactured is to miss the point. Their fans know that, and they love them anyway. Perhaps even because of that, instant celebrity is the fad of our age. And almost overnight, these 5 young men have found themselves one of the biggest music acts in the world. Can I ask you to do something for me?
Sure.
Just, can you look out the window? Would you? Would you mind?
Are we allowed to do it? We got told off to
did you?
Isn't it?
Sorry, they're coming in. They're very well behaved.
Are they? So that's good orderly conduct, isn't it?
Good orderly conduct, yeah.
How does that not, at some level, mess you up?
You kind of enjoy it a little bit. It's great, you know. The fans like to get out and you know, show they're supportive, and that's what we love. And we love about our fans.
I think it's easy for people to, you know, to look at our life and think that, you know, it is crazy, but that doesn't mean that we're, you know, we're different people. We still keep it, you know, really normal, and it's just we're normal people in a crazy life.
Forgive me, but can you keep it really normal? Because this isn't really normal.
Yeah,
It's nuts. This is totally nuts.
We have each other. We have really supportive families, and we have a great team around us as well.
You do have each other.
Once you get your head around it, and once
Yeah.
you kind of embrace it, that's when you start like enjoying it. And
I think if you see it for what it is as well, I think like this is amazing. But you know, for us, that isn't like normal. You know, we never expect that. I think that's kind of the thing is we never expect or take that for granted, because that is amazing.
every time we see crowds of people, we're like, what?
Yeah.
Do you still think that?
All the time,
Yeah.
like just
When you drive into
yesterday and the day
venues
before
and
yesterday when everyone was chasing after the car and
Yeah, it
they're
was
banging on the windows, and you just like can't believe that's for, you know, for me, for us.
Yeah, it was just like 100 kids in a big block yesterday. Quids.
100 quids just running down the street.
Kids just running down the street.
God, free money for everyone.
Wow.
Did you ever feel that way about anyone? You do. Yeah, there's a couple of Robbie Williams fans here, isn't there? But
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Did you ever stand out the front somewhere and kind of feel the need to scream at anyone? Did you?
I think for
guys, it's more about, like you said earlier, it's more about the football. Like,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what guys are like for football. The guys
Actually, it's
will
a very
scream.
good point. And you do scream at football,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah.
Everybody screams football, though. Woo!
For girls, it's boy band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you are.
What is it about boy bands? I have a theory.
Share it with us.
Okay, this is my theory.
Do tell.
Okay, this is good, but bear in mind I'm 48, so I know nothing. So
You don't look
thanks for
48.
You're charming, you're
Definitely
charming
don't.
young men. But here's my theory. All the boys these girls know are smelly. And they fart, and they pick their nose.
Okay,
and
sounds
they-
like
yeah,
we do that on TV.
Whereas you, look, you're clean cut. You all smell really fresh and clean. None of you have farted or done any. And
He
so,
has.
Niall has probably farted.
Niall's probably farted a few times.
Yes, you've been in pig and behaving
Niall, have
as
you
people.
farted already?
So my theory is
Not
that you
listened to.
represent a benign and idealised masculinity, unlike what they have to deal with in their real lives.
That is actually quite opposite to what we're trying to achieve, really. We're just trying to be the kind of kids that would be in your class, because that's what people can relate to.
So when you were 12 or 13,
Yeah.
what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a footballer, probably.
And
You
Niall?
need to grow up first.
Footballer or a singer.
Yeah. Yeah. And Liam?
I wanted to be a fireman.
Did you?
Yeah.
Insane?
I wanted to be a teacher.
And Louis?
I want to be a criminal.
Did you? You didn't. So you're just being naughty now. You didn't want to be a criminal.
No, I didn't want
You
to be a
didn't.
criminal.
What
No,
did you
I
want to be?
I want to be a teacher.
He's quite good at it as well.
Yeah, no, I haven't been caught.
And so here we are. And I mean, I don't think we can overstate how extraordinary your success is. You've gone #1, debut album, into the charts, #1 in the States. No British band has ever done that before in the history of pop music.
Insane when you put it.
Yeah, it's mad. We
Literally
don't
got shivers
actually,
right
yeah.
now.
It's really strange. Like we never expected to be in this position at all. I think, you know, we just went away and worked hard and made an album that we were proud of, and we hope people enjoyed. And then it's turned out to be this, you know, thing. So it's crazy.
That's actually the thing. It is moments like
It's
this,
just weird.
because so much happens, you know, in such a short space of time, and we kind of just go with it. You don't really take in everything that's going on, and it's moments like just then when you actually put it to us in words like that, and you actually think about it, that it really does hit you.
You know how we all have wild dreams as kids? We all do. New Zealand kids, lots want to be All Blacks, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did any of you have a dream this wild? Did any really secretly?
No, I think you know when sometimes when you think about something, doing something like this, it's often thought of as the most unrealistic thing in the world. Like that's the weird thing about it. We all had this idea in our head, but it was so unrealistic that you just thought that's never going to happen. So when you're picking your career, at school, you never go, I want to sing or whatnot. Like my career sheet probably says fireman or something. I don't know.
But even though it is a dream, like when we all initially entered the X Factor, we all had the dream of getting through the initial stages and, you know, potentially getting through to the live finals, which was like amazing. And your dream it's kind of capped at a certain place, and we would never have dreamt to have had a #1 in America or anything like that. You know what I mean? So it's like we're actually surpassing our dreams.
There is no cap, is there? There has been no cap for you.
Not really, no. I think that's one of the reasons why our fans kind of can relate to us. The fact that, you know, like they've seen our kind of thing all the way from the start.
They've seen your thing.
Yeah, and I think like kids, like the reason why they like athletes and stuff is because they see them like following their dreams. And I think when they look at us, they've seen us go through this thing that they can imagine doing, and we're actually doing it, and we're just like them.
Well, long may you do whatever it is that you're doing, and long may girls scream outside your hotels, boys.
And to you.
Thank you.
No girls scream outside my hotel. You go, Cal. Tell me where you can scream at me later. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Thank you very much. Your time.
At the Langham Hotel this afternoon, extraordinary.